Hello, welcome to the International Hotel Investment Forum from Berlin. My name is Terence Baker, Senior Reporter Europe for Hotel News Now. I'm very honored to be here by Mr. Hansen Zhao, the President of Dossen Hotel Group from China. Thank you for your time.
Thank
now,
you.
Dossen is a very young company, only a couple of years. You started off as Eastern Crown, then became City Comfort, which is still one of your brands, now Dossen. Can you tell us a bit about that very quick development? Because I believe you have nearly 1,000 hotels now.
Yeah. So this company originally founded in 2006. The first name of this company is called City Comfort Inn. Okay, in the past 10 years, we're growing very fast in China, and we are becoming, the name is changed to East Crown, and then last year, we have the new international name, it's called Dossen. So now we have more than 100 contracts in China, and several property outside China, like Malaysia, KL, and also Belarus, Myanmar, and probably several contracts will happen in the East Asia, right?
And your first time, most of the West became very familiar with your company is when you struck a deal with Marriott International for looking after the Fairfield expansion in China.
Okay.
How did that come about, and what does that mean for your company?
I think it's, first of all, it's very, very important for us because you know us now because of this kind of collaboration. So I think the first thing in China is because the requirement, the customer needs is there. So the customer in China, they want something like Fairfield. So, based on this kind of requirement, we collaborate with Marriott, and I think we are very lucky, and also I think Marriott trusts us. That's the reason we can go together and develop the China market. I think it's also the first step for us, and in the future we probably bring more news for you.
And talk me through your brand segmentation, because I believe that you are concentrating very much on the select service. You have no luxury, correct me if I'm wrong. And you have 8 or 9 brands of your own anyway. So talk me through that segmentation, both in China and in your footprint expanding outside of China.
Okay, so at the very beginning, we started from the chain store for budget hotel, and then we are very keen about the services about this kind of product. So I think we are one of the most, reputation from a customer in China because of our services. So we are kind of now, we call it the entry level of the midscape for City Comfort Inn. We're gonna bring a new name for City Comfort Inn, and we'll announce it later. So we have 3 kind of entry level midscape product, like J-Tro, like City Comfort Inn. And also for the rest of the product is mainly focused on the, we call it mainstream or midscape. So this is the segment in China is growing very, very fast now.
Now, a lot of Chinese companies, a lot of competition out there, they all seem, in our knowledge of the industry, to be very interested in fitting for travelers all the way down the travel journey, from the dreaming stage, the booking. You have the tour operators, a lot of the Chinese companies, HNN, Jinjiang. How do you fit into that? I mean, do you have these plans to expand your products? You mentioned somewhere that you want to be a worldwide global provider of services.
Yes.
Tell me something about that and your aspirations.
Yeah, I think if you look at history, one of the people traveling from domestically to overseas, it's bring a lot of opportunities. So that is something we need to analyze and need to understanding the true opportunity. And I think for most of the company in China, they're also aware of this kind of opportunity, and we truly spend some time on this kind of we call it study, right? Because if you look at the Europe market, we learned a lot of from Europe market in the past 30 years, And a lot of Chinese customers, they just love the style, the classic, the spirit of the the European product. So that's why we wanna, first of all, we wanna expand our portfolio with the help of the local partners in Europe, and also I think we have we have 10 million membership. They have a requirement, and they ask us, can we stay in some kind of hotels in Europe, in Southeast Asia, in America? Because the young generation in China, they want to try something different. Mm-hmm. The old style is good, and also some creative ways. So that's also bring some idea to us. We are still in the early stage to analyze this kind of trend, and probably we're gonna find some opportunities later.
And presumably Western travelers learning about your other brands by coming to China and staying at Fairfield Inn. I mean, is there going to be some cross-selling or cross-marketing across your other brands, which, excuse me from saying, aren't so well known in the West?
Yeah, I think this is the basic knowledge or basic self-awareness for us as a company. So we understand we need a local market, local partnership to help us to expand, to understand the local market. But the good things for us is some European company or some company from other countries, they want to expand the business in China. So I think our strategy, one of the strategy is to swap the market. We can expand the business for you, like what we are doing now for Fairfield Marriott, and also we can do the similar things for other brands. The precondition is no conflict with the collaboration with Marriott. But I think we, like as you just mentioned, we don't have the luxury brand, luxury services. So this kind of segment is something we can do in China, and also in the European market. We also can find some partnership to help us.
Right.
We call it swap the market something.
Indeed.
Yeah.